pretty important to all women, and that is supporting one another, not just in everyday lives, but in business as well, because I really feel, as Josie would agree, that women should be entrepreneurs and have something of their own that will give them some stability.
I think that in this current time, in this climate, it's such a perfect topic. This month, of course, October, Save the Tata, it's going to talk about it again. So I'm not wearing pink, I'm wearing red, as you could all see, but I thought it was an important topic to cover also. We have a lot of events going on this month. I think it's, what was the other thing that you mentioned about abuse?
Oh, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Right. I don't think I was really aware of that until I saw some friends actually vlog about it this month. So it's an important topic, and I think that we need to address how, as friends, as women, the fact that we need to solidify, stay stronger. So let's start over. Let's start where, how do we meet? Let's talk about how we met.
Okay, well, we were the judges of the Miss Teen Tampa 2015 beauty pageant.
What a great event. That was so exciting.
It was. I like it mainly because it uplifted all the young girls.
Yes,
They
ranged from...
ages, well, I judged the little kids. That's why Josie and I didn't even really meet and speak to each other till the end of the pageant. It was a 2-day event.
Correct.
Because you were with the teenagers.
Yes, I was invited to the event, and the way I got to know about this pageant is that there was a mutual acquaintance of a friend of mine and I, the photographer I work with, TJ Towers. Hi! He's a great photographer in Tampa, and the makeup artist that worked on that shoot, that is how her and I ended up meeting, and we ended up, she ended up calling me a couple of months after that, and she asked if I could be one of the judges on this event because the teen pageant were looking for judges. Of course, thank God I said yes, because at that event, I happened to meet Samantha, Jade, which was one of the best blessings that I could have ever had, and we hit it off right away. We didn't know each other when we got there.
No, and we almost, it was still like one of those missed connection type things.
Correct.
Because we were judging 2 separate groups for the pageant, and then it wasn't until I was done judging the little kids on the last day of the event, and you were just about to go in and start judging.
Correct.
And we just happened to come up to each other and say, hey, never got to talk with you, never got to connect. Why don't we exchange phone numbers? And you were on it. Because I knew you were going to call because you got my number. And then you said, wait. What's your Facebook? What's your Instagram? What's your Twitter? So I knew one way or another we were going to
You're saying I was thirsty?
Not thirsty, but I
just saw chemistry.
I like the way that you did that.
Spiritual animals.
Yes.
I knew.
I loved that.
I have no problem with chatting, do I?
No, and I knew from that.
Am I shy?
No, not at all. But I knew you weren't going to be a flake though, because you made sure you had all bases covered.
That's right. Hit you up and all knows. If I can't get you here, I'll get you here.
Yes.
Well, if you really want to connect with people, and that's the thing. I am a really strong believer, and I know that you are, in building relationships.
Yes.
We can have relationships with the males in our lives, but what the sisterhood brings to us is something very different than male relationships bring us. Absolutely. And we just clicked off right away. She lives really close to where I live. We didn't know that at the time. And after we found out, we just took off running. So we have obviously connected in such a way that I think that we uplift each other, we encourage each other, and I think that's one of the things that are missing. I think that's why this conversation is coming up with you and I, because I find that a lot of times women do not understand that we are not trying to compete against each other. What we should be doing, and what doesn't happen all the time, is that we do not connect in a way where we can uplift each other, encourage each other, talk each other through certain issues. Connection is key.
Well,
and we don't do that.
And we're just discussing, other women are not my competition. They're not your competition.
Correct.
You understand that, I understand that, and that's what makes this such a good relationship.
Absolutely.
Because we both know that. And I think that as soon as other women understand that we could all get along a lot better and stop trying to compete with each other.
And that's not what you want. No, that's not what I want
there's
either.
Success out there for everyone.
Correct. And one of the things that we were really aware of when we started this collaboration, you and I, because Samantha Jade, as you know, has her own page, which is
Samantha Jade Minor here on YouTube and my legendarystyle.com blog.
correct, and you'll see that obviously in the information below, so don't forget to look. And I have my own site also, and so when we got together, we understood that not only we have this collaboration, which is so wonderful, but we also have our own businesses and our own aspirations and our own ideas of what success is. But we know that we are here for each other. We're here to encourage each other. It's such a fantastic thing that I don't think that women understand how to wrap their heads around. Maybe during another event or series we can maybe talk about it a little more.
So, yes.
But I just wanted to bring across the fact that we don't have to compete against each other. There's a lot of women, what's that word that I love so much? I think we need to end up calling this Thirsty Thursday. Lord have mercy.
Well, there's a difference. So you have the thirst, and then you have the thirsty ones, then you have the haters.
The thirsty ones, every time I think about it, that cracks me up.
Well, because it's kind of like the way I see it.
And that's not in our world, but we've seen it happening.
Absolutely.
When we look at other media celebrities and other vloggers and bloggers and people who are out there, I find that are visible to the public.
Well, no, I'm not going to lie. We've seen it. We have seen it. We've seen the hate part of it already. And
can we really say that it's hate, or more of a what? I don't know what you call it.
I don't know another way. I don't know what to call it exactly. The way I see it, though, is when you have women that are, instead of making positive comments and you're always having something negative to say, then I'm going to label you as being a hater.
Okay.
Because what else is it?
I think that maybe sometimes people get confused. You know, we're so used to not communicating in a positive way that they think that critique is going to be openly accepted. There's constructive criticism, and then there's just criticizing for the hell of criticizing because you think that we are open to hearing it. We love when people comment and give us encouragement and let us know what they'd like to see more of.
Yes.
What we don't like to see is out there, and a little taste of what we recently got is that, you know, criticizing isn't really the way to go, and it comes off kind of,
especially when there's nothing, when it's just negative and there's no positivity around it. Like, start off with a positive comment and then go into, but you could change this, or this, or, you know, just some kind, there's no positivity in it.
Correct.
And because we believe in uplifting other women, especially, it's hard to grasp that.
True, but we've had such great experience thus far. We're so excited. There's so much going on. I think that the main conversation between you and I is that let's support those that we know. We have many in our line, in our circle, our little tribe, like I like to call it. We have many talented friends, acquaintances that we know that we would like to support. And I think that it's a two-way street, and I think that we need to realize that as women, we need to uplift each other. So why don't we go out there and call each other, send each other text messages. Here's a little gift just to perk you up because I know you're doing so great and I'm so proud of you. That doesn't take much effort for me, but I love seeing female relationships are the best. I mean, that's what nurtures us. That's what keeps us going.
It's funny. It's so many women want that Sex in the City as friendship, but they don't want to put in the work for it. They don't want to put in the work for it.
That's my series, though.
Like, if you want that so bad, why would you not put in the work for it? Because a friendship is just like a marriage. It takes work.
I love that. That's absolutely right. You have to build it, feed it. It's, you know, it's like any growing thing. You have to feed it in order for it to grow. So if you want those friendships, if you want to be close to someone, if you want to bring something to the table, you have to work at it. It takes a lot of work, yes, but and maybe work is not the right way, because when it's organic, it doesn't feel like work. It's not that much of an effort. So I'm not sure for me that it would be so much work, because with you and I, clicked, and it was effortless and organic, and there was no falsehoods. Or
we had a lot in common, though.
Completely.
A lot in common, all the way to where we're from, you know.
True.
We had a lot in common, and I think that was the foundation.
And you're funny as hell.
Yeah. I just like to hear you laugh.
Well, you really have it together, and I think that's important. Find people that you have that are like-minded as you are.
Yes.
Find people that share maybe some common interests, and even if they are not in the same industry you are, it doesn't take much effort to connect with those people, build relationships, build knowledge. I'm all about the learning, aren't you?
Oh yes, love to learn.
So I think we just wanted to share a little bit of our day. Last week we shared a video, or actually it was a vlog. This is this month.
So fun. That was very fun.
We had the best time. So please check it out. It was snippets. It was a small little short vlog of what our weekend was like last Saturday. We had the best time. We wanted to show you a little flavor of what it's like hanging out with us, because oh child, we can go out. We had people calling us better than the Kardashian moment.
Yes, that was
but we were in our element.
Yes.
You know, we can't, as we said, usually do a show and tell. But we can definitely give you a little flavor of what was in a regular episode.
Well, the whole point of the Fashionista Chronicles
is that we are, chronicling.
We're doing different things, and we want to bring you with us while we do that.
Absolutely.
Whether it be an event, and then plus we wanted to change it up a little bit for you last week and just show you, you know.
Great fun, though.
Yeah,
great fun. We're going to do that more often.
We are.
You're going to find us out and about, enjoying some of the things that we enjoy. Mm-hmm. We will be exposing, I think we're going to have an episode coming up probably in a couple of weeks. We're going to go to a winery, show you what it's like to, you know, maybe sample a few wines. Well, we'll probably have more fun than you do.
Yeah. You know,
as we sample.
We'll make it engaging.
Yes, it'll be great fun. But we're going to have a lot of things that we're going to be doing outdoors, perhaps, and attending a lot of fashion events and things that might be of interest to you. So it'll be a twist other than this fabulous couch that we're sitting on.
Absolutely.
And sometimes we may change the studio. So we will always leave a description below on our channel. So if you are kind of vague about what we're talking about, we will always leave some commentary below in the description page, just to let you know of what this video is about. Last week was a short snippets of a flavor, of an idea of what our day was like.
Just trying out new things.
Yes,
you know?
yes. And we love it that you're with us.
It's always fun to change things up. Too.
Yes. It gets boring if we're just sitting on this couch looking at each other.
Unless you like to hear us talk, and that's what you like.
And that's okay with me. Next time I might wear, I was going to say wear pajamas and hang out and eat Haagen-Dazs. That's not a bad idea either.
Yeah,
that's a good time.
That could be a whole new segment, and we could come up with a name for that. I like that idea. I'm not opposed to ice cream.
No. Well, God, no. What's your favorite?
Oh my! You know what? I love chocolate chip cookie dough.
Really?
It's the best of both worlds. You got the cookies and the ice cream. Yes.
Let's see. I think I'm Haagen-Dazs, but I love the pralines and cream, or the what is it? Is it butter pecan? Butter pecan.
There's one that's called you know the waffle cones, the ice cream. Well, it's a waffle cone ice cream, but then the waffle cone has something in it, and it's broken up. We're so
I'm hungry now. I'm hungry
today.
We're totally off topic, but I love it though.
Yes.
But see, this is what friendship is all about. This is what professional partners look like also, because although we work hard and hard we do work, we also want to have a great time, build each other up, talk to each other,
and that's
share ideas.
I love when I know who my support system is, and I know whether it's personal or about my hair or my makeup, and I need, you know, to talk to someone. I know I can go to this one over here, and she's going to be honest with me, and she's going to always uplift me, and I don't have to worry about what is she saying about me when I'm not around? Because if you have to worry about what someone's saying about you behind your back, then they're not your friend.
And they are talking about you too. So if they're telling you about anyone else, they are definitely talking about you too.
Yes, I fully believe.
So, but thank God we have a really great tight circle, and we've met a lot of wonderful people, and we will continue to meet great people. Today, we actually went out, which will probably provide some snippets of it on our either Instagram page or our Twitter page. So stay tuned for that. Pictures will soon be coming, but we were out and about, and we had a great time at the Green Boutique. Hi!
Oh yes, it was
we loved that boutique. It was fun.
Yes.
There were tons of trinkets. If I could buy all of it, but we met some great people. The Green Boutique here off of Bloomingdale in Tampa, Florida. We really had a good time in that store, and we look forward to going around Tampa, going to different restaurants.
Absolutely.
Just showing you a different variety of things that women who travel and women who love fashion are going to show you. as always, we love your comments, but as long as they're left on YouTube, we can actually see it on our page so we can communicate, because if they're left anywhere else, it's kind of hard for us to track us responding to you, because we want to respond back to you.
We definitely like to respond. I
absolutely.
love that part. I love the interaction.
Yes.
There's a few of
That's
you
key.
that have actually contacted asking us to do certain shows, certain episodes, and to cover certain topics. And I love that. It's like really one of my favorite parts of doing this.
We're meeting new people and new friends. We're
so
not opposed to opening up our circle, even though I love you, girl. But you know, when we need to open the world up to this.
Definitely. But it's just easier to leave your comments on YouTube, so that way we can both see it. And if she's busy, then I can reply, or if I'm busy, she can reply. And
we'll never be too busy for you. So we thought that this would be a good time to bring this topic to you. As I said, this is off topic of what we thought we were going to be talking about. But this is Women's Month. This is important issues this month coming up. And it's a Vlog October month, I think you said?
Vlogtober.
Vlogtober.
Vlogtober is actually where you vlog every single day what you're doing.
Woo! Do you think we can handle that?
Oh, no, because a lot of days I don't have anything going on, so you guys will be bored.
I don't know. Listen, I'm crazy. I'm a little zany once in a while, so
You
maybe
just
you might
find
like my
stuff else to
antics.
do.
Woo! No, just kidding. So we thank you yet again for spending some time with us. As we said, coming in the weeks to come, please stay tuned, because we will be bringing to you many, many different ideas and topics and great fun that Samantha and I will be sharing together.
Yes, absolutely.
And again, our links and our information is down below. Please subscribe, like, and give us comments.
And don't forget to uplift and support one another.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank God. I thank God and give him the glory for you and us meeting. If I hadn't been gutsy enough and you hadn't been courageous enough for us to start talking, we never would have met. So I thank you. Just keep your friends close.
Yes.
Make sure you communicate often. Clear the air. And support your fellow businesswomen out there. We need that help. There are plenty of women that need the encouragement. Why don't you go out today, give that girlfriend a call, or go out and visit. But friendships are important. Women relationships are important. And we must always keep each other uplifted and supported and encouraged at all times. That would be great. This is how you build it. This is how you work it. And we're all on for each other. So we thank you for yet again joining us. And we will look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.